Hi, I'm Alex, and this is a fresh experience. We're here at Hillcrest Country Club in Batesville, Indiana on this beautiful spring day where we're going to meet with Chef Justin, who, like many of you other chefs, is in the process of changing his menu for the spring. And he is going to show us some new recipes using our local rabbit available through Piazza Produce from Meet the Rabbit. Well, Chef Justin, thank you for having us here today.
Thanks for coming down to Batesville.
Now, I understand that you've got some new dishes that you'll be adding to your menu this spring. Why don't you tell us about them?
Yes, sure. Well, here at Hillcrest, we really try to feature as much local items that we can, and Piazza is a great partner for that. And one item that you guys are offering now is Indiana rabbit. And typically you see rabbit in the fall and in the winter. As a country club chef, I get to be very creative with the members' needs and wants and what they want year-round. So I have to get creative with rabbit and try to incorporate it into a spring menu.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what you've prepared for us today?
Yeah, sure. Well, the first course that we have today is a barbecue pulled rabbit crostini. What I did was I braised the entire rabbit for 2-3 hours, pulled out the sauce pulled out the jus, made a fresh barbecue sauce there with some fennel, tossed back in the meat after we pulled it. We have a garlic crostini there, mesclun mix, and then all we're going to do to finish that off is a little brandy gastrique, just to drizzle over the top. And then finish it with a little Parmesan chip for a little bitterness. And you've got the crunch, the sweet, and the bitter all in one plate, and that's going to make for a great taste.
Wow, that sounds awesome. So what do you have for the entree?
Sure. Well, for the entree, I wanted to feature as much of the rabbit as I could. So what I did was I broke it down. I have the hind quarter here. I've got the front legs there and the tenderloin and the loin. So what I'm going to do is just a simple rabbit trio. To plate this, we're just going to start with a little carrot puree for color and also just a nice fresh spring flavor. And we're going to start with the tenderloin. The important thing when plating is just let it fall wherever it wants to go. Then here in the middle, we just have a simple bacon potato hash. It's going to go nicely with some of those rich flavors of the rabbit. Give you a little crunch, a little potato in there for a starch as well. The important thing when you start to braise the rabbit is that you get a smoking hot pan with your Bulgaris olive oil there and get that nice and seared, get that skin nice and crispy so that when you go to add your stock to the pan, you've got some nice caramelization in there. Finish it right there. And just take this drippings that we lightly thickened. It's got a little fennel in there as well. Just give that nice sheen to your presentation. Finish it with a little micro intensity greens. You have your braised rabbit trio.
That just looks amazing. I cannot wait to give it a try, although it almost looks too pretty to eat.
Thank you.
Okay, so first I'm going to try the rabbit crostini appetizer. A+ for that. The entree, what would that be?
It'd be a braised rabbit trio with a carrot puree and a red potato corn hash.
It's delicious. It's great. It's great. Well, that was excellent.
Thank you.
You know, I was a little apprehensive at first trying rabbit, but it really does taste like chicken.
Yeah, it really is. Today, in this day and age, it is a lighter protein now. Many years ago, when it first came out, it was very rough and tough protein, but they've really done a great job of figuring out how to make it a lean, nice protein, and it really stands up to anything on the plate.
Well, Justin, thanks for having us again today. Is there anything you'd like to add about rabbit before we leave?
Just looking forward to purchasing the rabbit from Piazza Produce and using it on the spring menu.
Well, thank you for sharing these recipes today. I think they're going to be really successful on your menu this spring.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Well, guys, I hope you learned a lot about our new local rabbit and different ways to incorporate it into your menu this spring. Thanks again for joining us on another great episode of A Fresh Experience. We'll see you next time.